12% of my viewers are female. So this video that I'm making right now is directed for the 12% of my viewers, the small group of females that actually watch my videos, that support me, that are subscribed to me. This video is directed directly towards you. I'm not cutting any corners. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm going to be as raw, as genuine, as authentic as I possibly can be. And I expect you to interpret this message the same way that I'm conveying it. As if I am your older brother, as if I'm your cousin, as if I'm your concerned best friend. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not some guy that you watch on YouTube, not at all. I'm your concerned brother, cousin, friend, and I genuinely want the best for you. The way that I see females looking at other females on social media, which is a problem that I see a lot happening with every single girl that I've seen in my life, is that you use these applications on a daily basis that are driven by algorithms that know that to keep you on the app longer, we're just going to show you really, really attractive, inattainable, plastic surgery used or purchased beauty from other females. We're going to show you the most inattainable, impossible, most beautiful, sexy girls that we can ever show you so that you can look at these girls, want to be like them, purchase more products, become a consumer, and hate yourself. Why? Because it makes more money. You have to realize, don't ever forget one thing. Every company, every corporation, unless it's a nonprofit, has one motive. It's to make money. Nothing more, nothing less, plain and simple, point and blank. That's it. Do not complicate it. The companies that you're using on a daily basis to scroll, to message your friends, to stay in touch, to connect with people, to have a good time, all they want is your money. They don't want to connect you. They don't care about making you happy. They obviously not, because that's not the end product of their products, right? When you use social media and Snapchat and TikTok and Instagram, these apps know. By the way, there's an actual study done by Facebook where it's proved that these apps know that they make exactly, 1/3 of all teenage girls have body image issues. They've done a study on this and they know exactly what they're doing. They know that it's bad and they try to hide this data. Regardless, these apps that you use on a daily basis know that if we can make you feel like you're not worthy enough, that if you're not beautiful enough, that if you have to look a certain way, if you have to show off a certain part of your body, if you know what I'm saying, and wear very revealing clothing to get more likes, which they just recently added a feature where you can hide the likes, after years of realizing that it was horrible for everybody's mental health and made you compare yourself to every other human being and feel like you were less than them. Why? Because you got more likes. And if somebody that you know has less likes than you, then that automatically means that you're worth more than them, which is a horrible, horrible way to compare yourself to other people. And Facebook, Instagram, all these apps know this. They just recently kind of got pressure into hiding it or letting you hide it or giving you the option in general. So these apps are genuinely profiting off of you. They don't care about your overall well-being. When you're scrolling on Instagram and you get a Facetune ad, which I made an entire video on, there is an application, pause, think about this. There's an application on your phone that you can pay, $5, $10, $15 for, and you will never look ugly in another picture for as long as you live, as long as you pay $10 today. You're buying beauty through an application. It's superficial, it's artificial, it's entirely fake, and it doesn't even exist. They want you to believe that deep down inside, internally, you're an ugly person. They want you to believe that you're not worthy enough, that you aren't beautiful, that you don't love yourself. Because once you believe that, oh boy, they can milk the cheddar right out of your pockets. They can pull the money right out of your purses. Once you believe that you are not exactly who you are supposed to be, once they make you believe that you are not beautiful, once they make you believe that you are not whole and that you are empty inside, these are the three things that they need to pull as much money off of you as possible. It's no mistake. It's no accident. It's the reason that these driven advertisements work that are targeted directly towards you, because you can't direct a Facetune ad to someone that loves themselves. Why? Because they're not going to buy it. They love themselves. They don't need a fucking artificial intelligence app to say, yeah, my nose is smaller and my cheekbones are bigger and my breasts look a little bit bigger in this picture because I use artificial intelligence. No. If you love yourself, nobody can profit off of you. None of these artificial companies that are really targeting the weakest points in your life, the vulnerabilities, the insecurities in your life that they're placing there in the first place, none of them can make money off of you. So once you understand that core, simple fact that you have to understand, that you have to teach your daughters as you grow older, that they have to love themselves, they have to believe that they were made by something that is perfect, that the source created them and that's all that has to be. They don't need validation from anybody else. They were made perfect. They are beautiful no matter what anybody says. They can look at themselves in the mirror and say, I love myself. No matter how much makeup they have on or how many zits and acne that they have on their face. They love themselves unconditionally regardless of anything or anybody's opinion. This is a huge issue that nobody really talks about. And I see females getting sucked into this life, and I say females over males, because not only did Facebook prove what I'm about to say from their own study, right? Facebook literally did a study, and they proved this, that 1 in 3 teenage girls have body image issues because of their applications that they created with their own code. These applications are making you feel like you are not worthy enough, that you are not beautiful enough. Now, it's a little bit different for guys, as far as I can tell from my point of view, because if you're a dude on Instagram and you're scrolling through the Explore page, for an example, all you're going to see is rich and famous rappers and their cool, luxurious lifestyles with their Rolls Royces and Bentleys and Ferraris and big houses and mansions. And they have all these females, which they see as possessions, not as people, but as strictly as possessions, by the way, which is what pornography is doing to all of these young men and women. But they see all of these things as, look at me. I'm a true man. I have all of these possessions worth $5, $6, $7 million. I'm more of a man than you because my wrist costs more than your wrist. Now that's how men compare themselves to each other. How big is the house? How cool is the car? How big are the rims on the car? How many diamonds are inside the watch, right? And these things are all external. Don't get me wrong. It's still absolutely horrible, but these things are all external. They can all be purchased with money. Now, women compare themselves, as far as I can tell. Females compare themselves with their body, with their physical body. It's a lot scarier because then you start to feel that you are not good enough anymore, that the body that you're living in is no longer good. It's no longer perfect. I want to be just like that girl because she has 6 million followers and all these guys comment on her posts and only 3 guys comment on mine. That's how people compare themselves these days. It's absolutely horrible. And if you're a girl, you will definitely realize, whether it's from you or any other girl, that if you post a picture of yourself or you just hanging out with some friends, for an example, right? Not revealing clothing, not revealing your physical attributes at all, just, hey, I'm smiling and this is a picture of me. The amount of likes is going to be substantially lower than if it was a picture of you showing off your ass in the mirror. Be honest. It's the absolute truth. That's it. For you or any other girl, any other guy, if you're flexing, if you're showing off what you got, the attributes that you have, whether it be guys with their watches and their money and their jewelry, or whether it be with a girl showing off their actual body, you're going to get so much more attention, so much more likes, comments. There's going to be guys lined up, thirsty simps lined up in your DMs. And if you actually buy into this lifestyle, you're going to believe that you are better than everybody else. Now, it's one thing to feel horrible about this because, hey, I don't have what she has, now I have less than her. But when you start to really believe that I am the best, I am better than all other people, I have 15 guys lined up in my DMs right now because I posted a picture of me showing off my breast in the mirror on an Instagram story, right? And now you got all these guys lined up, and then you genuinely believe that all of these guys are literally on their knees for you because of your personality. You're absolutely delusional, right? You've fallen into the superficial lifestyle, which I see too many females doing, and guys as well. Listen, this both goes both ways. Guys are going to have their own video coming probably next week, which is going to be an entirely different topic, but you can't be showing off your body or your clothes or your cars or the material in your life and then ask the question, why do all these guys want me for my body? Guys, same thing for you. You can't show off the watches and the cars and the jewelry in the house and then say, man, all these girls are gold diggers. Who are you attracting into your life? What are you showing off that everyone else is going to see and say, I want that, right? If you post a picture of your ass, all right, no one's going to come DM you for your personality. If you're a guy, you show off the watch. No one's going to come DM you because you're awesome at your craft and they want to be just like you as a person. They want to be your friend as a person, right? No, it's because, this guy has a dope watch. He's probably rich. I want to milk all the money that this guy has. Or this girl has a really nice body. I want to just use her for the body, right? You attract what you show. It's as simple as that. It does not get any more complicated and you can't blame anybody else. It's this simple. You're going to get a lot more likes on pictures that you post that are revealing your body. You're going to get a lot more likes if you're revealing the material in your life or your really big house or the cars or yourself. And if you don't get enough likes, then guess what? You're going to believe that you're not worthy enough. I see this happening way worse to women than I do seeing it happen to men. that when you see the guys line up in your DMs, you see the Facetune apps that you're using to make yourself look more beautiful, or you're just putting on a bunch of makeup so that everyone can think that you look so beautiful, then you take it off and then you say, yeah, I'm not beautiful unless I'm either wearing the makeup, or I have a Snapchat filter on, or if I have a Facetune app that I'm using to make my nose look smaller because I'm really insecure about it. You always have to realize that when you're spending 4 hours a day, 3 hours a day on these applications, it's going to influence your thought patterns. It's going to make you think and do certain things that you wouldn't have done in the first place unless you were using these apps. Their main goal is money. It's not your happiness. It's not you finding peace. It's not your enlightenment. It's money. That simple, point blank. It does not get any more complicated than that. So don't forget that when you're scrolling, looking at other girls thinking, man, she's so pretty, she's so beautiful, she's perfect, and I'm so ugly, you're absolutely wrong. The second you even compared yourself, your physical body to her, in the slightest, you've already lost the battle. Because beauty's everywhere. You will never be the most beautiful girl in the world. You will never be the sexiest Instagram model in the world. You will never be the richest person in the world, number one out of anybody ever. It's entirely impossible. You always have to be content with what you were given. It's okay to work hard. It's okay to work out and lose weight. That's fine. Be yourself. Kill it. Be the best version of yourself. But be the best version of yourself, not of anybody else. You can only compare you to you and nobody else. Otherwise, you're living in a illusional land that is not real. It makes no sense whatsoever, and you're going to only be spiraling yourself down into a deep form of depression. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're going to think, I don't love myself. And there's a huge flaw in that I see happening with the majority of females in today's day and age. These companies profit off your insecurities, and when you buy into it, you become a product. When you see these guys lined up in your DMs, all these thirsty guys in your comments, the guys that swipe up heart eyes, all this stuff, they don't know you for you. They don't love you for you. If you're looking for love in the comment section, if you're looking for self-respect in the DMs, you're not going to find it. The only way you will ever get respect is if you give it to yourself. The only way that you will ever get love is if you give it to yourself. Everything comes from within. And if you don't have these stuff from within, reaching for it externally will never ever fill the void in your heart that was planted by these big corporations that want to pull every single dollar out of your pocket by making you hate yourself. You have to take some time away. You have to absolutely love yourself. One genuine piece of advice that I would truly give you, which you may or may not follow, I personally can't make you, would be to delete the apps that make you feel like you are unworthy. They make you feel like you're not that good. They make you compare yourself to anybody but yourself. If anybody wants to hit you up or DM you or message you, if you have any real friends, they got your phone number. They can text you and they can call you. The phone works both ways. Very, very simple. If your friendship is being held up by Instagram DMs or Snapchat swipe up, right? Or TikTok or any of or Facebook, if your friendship is being held up by a big corporation, then you don't have a friendship. It's not real. Drop it. It's fake. You're literally watering dead plants. Stop. Just back out of it. If someone truly loves you and if they're there for you, no matter what, they will be there regardless if you post a picture of your body on your story or not. They'll be there regardless. They'll tell you, slay queen, regardless if you're posting up and posting pictures on Instagram. They'll literally call you and check on you. That is what real friends are. You don't need any of these people that the only part of your friendship is being held up by these servers on Instagram, right? Like when Facebook went down last week, you're like, holy shit, no one's hitting me up, right? It's because they're not your friends. They don't care about you. They don't like you. It's superficial. It's artificial. There's nothing genuine about it whatsoever. All of these answers that I just gave you in this video, everything that I just told you, can come from within. These solutions can come from within. Love will come from within yourself. Respect will come from within yourself. It will not come externally, and these companies have the main motive to pull as much money out of your pockets and suck as much time out of your life as possible to keep you scrolling and to keep you paying. That's all they care for, and guess what? They're doing a really damn good job at it. Wake up slightly, please. This is a message to all females. It's okay to take a step back and to find all the answers from within yourself. You do not need anything external to fill the gap that you have in your heart and fill the void in your heart. You have all the answers that you need. Thank you for watching this video. There is a ton of discussions very similar to the one that we just had in this video right now in my Discord server, so please check that out. We always do a stage where people can come onto the stage and talk to each other, or we always have voice chats where people can talk about like-minded issues like this. So please join the Discord server in the link in the description below. I'll be there like every single night for the next month or so. I've been having a blast in there. Thank you for watching this video. Stay dreaming, stay lucid. I'm out. Peace.